Oh shit, are we recording right now? My bad. I was too busy over there ending Mayhem's career. Speaking of Mayhem, I'll get to them in a minute. Let me tell you why I'm here. There's a lot that happens at Fatality. And I'm sure you noticed, I was heavily involved at Fatality. I was in the Dark Web Championship Royal Rumble, and I also did something after that that was very questionable. But we'll get to that. Let's talk about Mayhem. Let's see here. Mr. Maniac, I haven't seen you in quite some time. Maybe if you learn how to behave with this, maybe you would be more involved. And, you know, we can go back to the original plan, that is Maniac. Who do we have next? Who do I have? Oh, Chaos. Is he even in this company anymore? Oh my god. That dude, absolute joke. Oh my god. What's he, 0-1? And he thinks he can come back and make demands to the CEO, Mr. Grimm. Oh my god, Draven. Let me tell you something, my guy. I'm the one that made Draven champion. I did that. Davos didn't do that shit. I did that shit. And also, speaking of Davos, I'll get to him in a minute as well. Who's next on the list? Zodiac? God. For being a giant, that's a big ass softy, bro. But he quit for being tested by Mayhem. I tried warning you, bro. I tried warning you about this shit. You act like I don't know everything that goes on in this company. And that's what makes me dangerous. Just that right there makes me fucking dangerous. And that's what y'all fail to fucking realize. I don't need to compete in matches. I don't need championships. I am the fucking company. Y'all fail to realize that. I get us the fucking venues. I get us the fucking rings. I have the fucking connections. What the fuck do y'all bring to the table besides a bunch of fucking bitching and fucking complaining? Because that's all I see in Mayhem. I thought we were supposed to be a brotherhood. Fuck that. I can start with brotherhood if I want. Speaking of brotherhood, we'll get to that in a minute. Who's next? Dark Disciple. I actually have nothing against him. I actually think he's done quite well. He started off very rough. I think he started off with a solid 0-3. And now he's just on a tear. And we're seeing the darker side of him. And you know what? You're welcome for that, Disciple. I gave you that pep talk, not Draven. I did that. He asked me to come talk to you and straighten you up. I did that shit. Who is next? Let's see. Assassin. Another guy I had no issues with. But I will say this. Gavin Ace is on your ass, man. And that dude, he has a fire in his eyes right now. I would watch out if I were you. Let's see, who's next? Oh yeah, it's the ultimate lapdog. Sage Unholy. Making a hit list. Making a hit list like this, huh? Making a hit list, huh? Well, guess what? I got one for you too. And it's cute. Someone with the hit list only has one fucking win. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious, bro. You know what I think about your career here in Ace? Not worth my time. That's why I don't acknowledge you. You're not worth my time. Sure, you're good with weapons, but what'd you do in the Rumble? Besides, in my opinion, you purposely hurt Joey Black, in my opinion. I saw what happened. I see everything. I'm the CEO for a fucking reason. Would say that. Let's see, who is next? Mr. Astro. You know, I thought me and you, man, have always been like this, Nace. Always been two peas in a pod, but Uh, I'll get to you at Thursday Night Throwdown. I will say this though: if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be Mayhem. Draven didn't even give you a thought. He never gave you a thought, Mayhem. I'm the one that came to Draven and said, you know what? I see potential in this guy. He has a dark side to him. I love everything I see in this guy. But then you go and lose to Jason. I just want to twice. Twice. I'll get to that at a later time. Now we're getting to the main fucking subject. Mr. Lord something land. Lord Draven. Well, my buddy J.Grimm, or whatever we call him, J.Grimm, here has been talking to me lately, and he's told me some things, and once I started doing research myself and figuring out, this was actually true. So when I did the research, he told me that the Underworld Championship has a power in it. So whenever I researched what power it was and how he possessed it, how did he use it, I used it against him. What did I do? I took his power away from him, and now look, he's missing. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ace. You're welcome. And trust me when I say, Draven, you ain't no lord, bro. What's a lord to a CEO god? Crying out loud. I mean, seriously. What's lords down here, gods are up here. Top tier. That's something you need to understand. I'm the one that showed your weakness at the PLE. No one knew. No one knew how do you stop Draven. I just showed y'all how to stop Draven. And I'm gonna continue to show y'all. Now, that leads up to this question. What are my plans? Well, my plans are very simple. You'll find out at Thursday Night Throwdown. Coming up, I am opening up the show with some breaking news and a nice little call out. But until then, I have one more thing to tell y'all, Ace. Do you know who the fuck I am?